Welcome, and thank you for joining me today. Today's Pilates class is going to focus on exercises that will strengthen and stretch all the muscles that support a good, strong back. So if you're not experiencing back pain, you can still do all these exercises with us. And if you are experiencing back pain right now, just use common sense. And if any of these exercises don't feel good for you today, just take a rest, maybe stretch out a little bit during that exercise, and join us for the following exercise. So let's get started on our backs. We're going to come to a bent knee position, and for good alignment, we want to be sure that our ankles are right under the knees. So, warming up our core with the deep Pilates breath, I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to breathe in through your nose and blow out through the mouth. Again, breathe in, blow out. Continue to breathe in that way, and I want you to focus on two things. When you breathe in, I want your belly to stay nice and tight. Don't let the stomach rise. And on the exhale, I want you to blow all of the air out of the lungs, and make sure you're blowing through the mouth. You can imagine like you're blowing up a balloon. Blow out just like that. 2 more breaths. Last one. Beautiful. Now remember, we use that breath with all of these exercises. So try not to hold the breath throughout class because that exhale is really going to get into those deep core muscles. All right. Our first exercise we're going into is pelvic tilts. This is by far the #1 exercise, in my opinion, to help out lower back pain. So what I want you to do is make sure you have a little arch at your lower back. This is just your natural curve. Don't exaggerate it. A natural curve here, your neutral spine, is where we're going to take that breath in. And then as you exhale, I want you to push the lower back down into the mat, nice and deep. Keep blowing out. We'll inhale, return to the neutral spine, and exhale as we press the lower back down, 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 down. Beautiful. Continuing with these. Inhale to the neutral position. Exhale as we close the gap at the lower back. Now, when you do this exercise, sometimes the legs will take over. So keep the legs really loose and be sure that you're not pressing down hard into the feet, because then the legs will do all the work and your core doesn't have to do quite so much. So also, I want you to notice that you feel the strengthening from the lower abdominals, but you get that great stretch in the lower back as well. Let's do one more. All right, return to that neutral position. Now we're going to roll up into our shoulder bridge. Inhale again to prepare. Exhale, push the lower back down just as you did before, but now keep peeling your back up and off the mat. Relax the arms and shoulders at the top to breathe in, and then blow out, coming down. Returning to neutral spine, breathe in. Exhale, lower back touches and lifts. Lift the middle back, lift the upper back. Hold, take a breath in, and then blow out, coming down upper back, then middle back, then lower back. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, rolling it up. You can feel how we're stretching out the connective tissue that run along the spine and in between each vertebrae here. Such a good exercise for the spine in general. Good, we're going to do one more. Hold the inhale and then blow out to roll it down. Beautiful job. Step your feet one step out away from the body and then bring the arms overhead. We're coming into a roll up next. We're going to stay in this bent knee position. On your inhale, raise your arms up to the ceiling. On the exhale, lift the head, and then we're going to peel up through the spine again, and you can grab behind the legs if you need a little help. Inhale, stack your spine nice and tall with low shoulders, and then on the exhale, lower back down. Lower back first, middle back, upper back, head. Fantastic. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, roll it up. Inhale, sit tall, drop the shoulders. Exhale, roll down, touch the lower back first, then the middle back, then the upper back. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, move through the spine. Sit tall on the inhale and lower down slowly on the exhale. This is another articulating one. Think one vertebrae at a time to lengthen out the spine. We're going for 2 more. Breathe in, blow it out. Inhale, tall. Exhale, down. Be sure you're pulling the belly in and not pushing out. All right, we're going to stay at the top of the next one. So come up the same way. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Now we're going halfway back. So I want you to take the hands behind the thighs. Be aware of the shoulders here. They like to creep up, so be mindful to keep them low. Take an inhale to prepare. And on the exhale, we're pushing down towards the lower back, but I don't even want it to touch the mat. Just come about halfway back. Inhale, pull it up. Exhale, halfway back. Breathe in. Check your shoulders. Blow out. Push down towards the lower back. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Stay back. On this inhale, bring your fingertips together. On the exhale, twist over to the right. As you inhale, we'll come back up, bring the hands up towards the knees, and then left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Breathe in. Blow out. Breathe in. Out to the right. Beautiful. Blow it all out. And we'll go once more to the left. Inhale up and exhale all the way up to a seated position. Now, pull those knees in a little bit tighter if you can, and if you can't, that's okay. But we're going to do a tuck and reach here. So the more you pull the knees in, the tighter the tuck, the deeper you work the core muscles, okay? So come in as tightly as you can. We're going to reach the arms forward, another one to watch the shoulders, so keep them down. Prepare with an inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to reach forward, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, sit tall, drop the shoulders, and I want you to blow hard through the mouth. Blow, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, blow, blow, blow. Try to get your armpits towards your knees. Good. Let's go 2 more. Breathe in, drop the shoulders, blow out. And final one. Beautiful job. Stretch those legs up. Flex your feet. You can lift the heels off your mat if you'd like, or you can rest them on the mat. Especially if your hamstrings are tight, don't feel like you have to put a lot of pressure on them. It's okay to have a little bend in the knee here. We're going to take our fingertips to our shoulders this time and lift those elbows up. So take a breath in. And on the exhale, just a gentle twist to the right. Think of pulling up through the crown of the head, but pushing down through the shoulders. Inhale through center, and exhale, twist left. Breathe in, center. Blow out, back to the right. And I don't want you to twist your hips. You'll know if you're twisting if your feet shift, okay? Inhale through center, blow out to the left. Stay tall through that spine. Once more each way. Don't let those legs move. Beautiful. Rest the arms. Open your legs to a little V, and we'll point the toes this time. We're going into saw. So arms will come out. Stack that spine tall. Take an inhale. As you exhale, we'll twist to the right again, and now we're going to reach all the way across the body towards the right foot. Flip your back hand up and look to the back. Inhale, come up through center, Drop the shoulders. And exhale, let's take it to the left. Stretch it forward, reach back through the opposite arm. Inhale, tall. Exhale to the right and suck your belly up away from your thigh here. That's how we're gonna activate that core. Breathe in, blow out. Breathe in. Once more each way, big exhale. Come up through center. Once more to the left, blow, blow, blow. Pull up through the belly. Come up on the inhale and rest the arms. Let's bring those legs together. Let's take a quick stretch before we switch positions. Reach for your feet or your shins, whatever's comfortable for you today, and then let your head hang heavy. And when you're ready, we are going to flip over onto our hands and knees. Check for good alignment. Be sure the shoulders are over the wrist, the knees are right under the hips, and then we want to make sure that our neck is in alignment too, so don't drop the chin or lift the chin. Make sure we're nice and neutral, looking straight down towards our mat. All right, on your inhale, raise your right arm and left leg and reach, reach, reach. As you blow out, come back to the mat, making sure that your hand and your knee touch at the exact same time. Inhale, left arm, right leg. We're going to be alternating here. Exhale, take it down. Perfect timing to the mat. Inhale, right arm and left leg. Suck that belly in. Exhale, take it back down. Continue with this. Breathing in, coming up. Blowing out, going down. So make sure that you have no movement in the hips here. Lengthening is more important than lifting really high. You could imagine a glass of water at your lower back, and you don't want to lift your legs so high that you drop the water, okay? We don't want any messes on our mats. So keep your hips squared. One more on each side. Or finish up with left arm, right leg, whichever comes first. Keep drawing that belly button in and up. And then we'll sit back on our heels and take a quick child's pose. And we'll bring it right back up. We're going to lift up the same way. We're just going to add a little tuck to engage a little bit more core here. So inhale, right arm, left leg once again. But on this exhale, instead of lowering to the mat, we're going to pull the elbow and knee together to meet in the middle. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, big reach. Exhale, big tuck. We'll do one more. Breathe in. Blow out. Inhale, lengthen one more time, and exhale, take it down to the mat. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, tuck to meet in the middle. Breathe in. Blow out. Two more. Big reach. Big tuck. Again, breathe in. Blow it out. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale to the ground. We're going to stay here. If you need to roll your wrist real quick, give them a little bit of lovin'. And now we are going to do some cat-cow movements. So this is more yoga than Pilates, but I love this exercise for the back. So starting with the cow, we're going to inhale, drop your belly button down, and lift the chin here. Good. And then on the exhale, I want you to tuck the chin and suck that belly button up, push down through the arms. Inhale, drop the belly button, lift the chin. Exhale, tuck the chin, suck in through that belly. Continue breathing in. Blowing out. One more time. return neutral. Now, we're going to do a play on that. We are going to move the hips like we just did, but we're not going to move the upper body. So basically, like a pelvic tilt, the first exercise we did, just in this position. So we want movement through the lower back. So keep the neck long, keep the shoulders stacked over the wrist, and take a breath in. As you blow out, tuck your hips like you're trying to get your hips to touch the back of your elbows. Inhale, come neutral. Keep sucking the belly in tight though. Exhale, tuck the hips. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, tuck. One more time. Beautiful. Now, we're going to sit back in child's pose. This child's pose, I want your arms to come back by your feet. Let your forehead rest on the mat. And now we're going to bring it all the way out to our bellies. And I want you to interlace your fingers. Place your forehead on the back of your hands. I'm going to keep my head up just so that you can hear me, but I want your head to stay connected to your hands, okay? On the inhale, we're going to press up through the elbows. On the exhale, we'll come down to the mat. Inhale, press up through the elbows. Keep the forehead on the hands. Exhale, take it down. Good. Continue breathing in. Breathing out. You can feel the muscles in the upper back here. Breathe in, lift. Blow out to lower. One more time. Stay down and keep your head connected. Again, I'm going to have my head up just so you can hear me. We're going to only do the legs this time. Now, if you have a sensitive lower back, I want you to go wider with the legs, okay, and not lift quite so high. On the inhale, just lift the legs. On the exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, lower down. Continue with this movement. And if you are feeling a lot of stress through the lower back, that's a good indicator that you are forgetting to pull your core in. If all of those muscles are connected, okay, your abdominal muscles and your back muscles, and if you can put tension on the core, the front of the body, your lower back does not have to do all the work. So this is a good reminder when you're doing any kind of exercise that incorporates back movement to keep your core tight so that we don't stress out that sensitive lower back. One more time, guys. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, lowering down. Now extend the arms and legs out. We'll go into full swan. Inhale, everything up. Exhale, everything down. Don't lift the chin. Keep your chin neutral. Breathe in. Reach, reach, reach. Blow out. Inhale, lifting and lengthening. Reach as far as you can. Lowering with control. 2 more lifts. Breathe in. Blow out. Breathe in, coming up. Blow out, lowering down. Beautiful. Press back into child's pose this time, but we're going to keep the hips high and the head low. Just take a couple breaths here. Relax, release your back. And bring it on up. What are we going to do next? I have my list over here. Oh, we're going to do a little plank work. So let's come down onto our elbows, and then we're going to step those feet back. Make sure that your hips are not sticking up really high here, okay? The shoulders should be right over the elbows, and we're going to hold the plank. We're going to do 4 full breaths. Draw your belly in nice and tight. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your quads. Final deep breath. Keep pulling that belly button in tight. Rest down on your knees. Take a quick stretch, any kind of stretch you want. You can do a child's pose, roll your wrist. And we're gonna do some little taps with our knees next. So we're gonna come back into that elbow plank. Step it back when you're ready. Take an inhale. And now on this exhale, we're gonna gently tap our knees down to the mat. Inhale, return to your plank. And exhale, tap those knees. So the goal here is to be very still throughout the body. You don't want to be shifting your weight around. You want to be very still and only have a little bend in the knees. Inhaling as you come to plank. Exhaling as you tap the knees. One more time. Inhale to plank. And then bring those knees down. Come up onto all fours one more time. Take your right arm, lift it up towards the ceiling. On the exhale, we're going to reach underneath so that we can come all the way down for a big stretch through that upper back. And you can take that left arm forward if you'd like to for a deeper stretch. Take a big breath here. And then we'll come up for the other side, back to all fours. Now the left arm, bring it up and breathe in. Sweep it through and blow out. The right arm can stretch forward, it doesn't have to. Keep the hips up high. And come back up one more time. And one more child's pose. Back on the heels, forehead to the mat. And let's bring it on up. And we are going to flip over. And we're going to do some rolling exercises. So I love rolling exercises for the massage that you get down through the spine. They feel really, really good. However, if you suffer from any cervical issues, you're going to want to avoid this exercise. I would suggest going back to pelvic tilts or shoulder bridges as an alternative. But if you're ready for these rolling exercises, we're going to start with rolling like a ball. So we got to first start by getting our balance. So lift one knee at a time so that you're sitting nice and high in your sits bones. And then I want a good curve through the spine because we want a nice smooth roll. So push down through the lower back, press down through the shoulders. And when we roll, the number one thing I want you to remember is don't use momentum. Don't just whip yourself back. You want to use the core. So you want to push down into the lower back. If you keep pushing down, eventually you will roll, okay? So when you're ready, shoulders are down, abs are tight. Take a breath in. As you blow out, just begin to start pushing towards your lower back. Keep blowing. Keep blowing. You'll roll eventually and roll all the way back up. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, push into the lower back. Make sure you don't roll onto the head or the neck. Inhale and exhale down through the spine. Beautiful. The shoulders love to lift here, so just be mindful. We want to be sure we keep those shoulders down away from the ears. Whoop. Let's go two more. Inhale and prepare. Exhale as you roll. Fantastic. Rest those feet. We're going into our next rolling exercise, which is seal. So we take our hands together, we go in between the legs, and then around to those ankles, okay? So you have to exhale a little bit more powerfully in the seal in order to get up. So if you don't make it, you just gotta breathe harder, okay? Same thing, same initiation through the lower back. Relax the shoulders and breathe in. Exhale, push down into the lower back. Blow hard to get up. Hold your inhale. Exhale back. Exhale up. Hold and breathe in. Blow it out. Remember, push through the lower back. We want a smooth roll through the spine. Let's go two more. Last one. Woo! Good job. So hopefully you're feeling your core, okay? Because this is a lot of core strength. If you're not feeling it, we're going to move into a more challenging one and just try to pull that core in a little bit tighter if you can. All right, the final rolling exercise is open leg rocker, and this one is challenging. So if it's not for you today, go back to rolling like a ball or go back to the seal, okay? But open leg rocker, exactly how it sounds. Your legs are extended up to a V, and if your hamstrings are tight, this might not be happening for you today. So feel free to grab behind the knees as an alternative. All right, same thing. Look down, drop the shoulders and breathe in. Exhale, push down into the lower back. Blow really hard to get up. And sometimes you don't make it, and that's okay. Inhale, exhale back, exhale up. Breathe in to prepare, blow out to roll. 2 more. 1. Beautiful. Bring those legs together and come all the way down. Next, we're going to do a reverse plank. There's 2 options here. You can do this with bent knees, lifting high into a table, or you can do it with straight legs, which will be more challenging. So do what works for you today. Hands also have 2 options. You can turn towards the sides of your mat, which I find is easier on the wrists, or you can turn towards your body. You'll get a higher lift this way, but just make sure your wrists are comfortable. All right, for the breath, prepare with an inhale. Exhale, bring those hips up. Inhale, lower down and be very cautious of your shoulders. Push down into the shoulders. Don't let them draw up towards the ears. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Good. Blow out to come up. Breathe in to come down. 2 more. Shoulders are low. Last one. Breathe in. And then we're going to take a little stretch forward just to release the back. All right, let's come all the way down into our back this time. Roll it on down. Let your head rest. We're going to start with some toe taps here. So you have a couple options. You can keep your head on the mat, and this is good if you feel a strain in the neck. You can also lift your head like this, or you could also lift the head, neck, and shoulders with the support of the hands behind the head. This is the option I'm going to take, but just remember you have other options if you'd like. Lift your knees so that they are tabletop position. Flatten the stomach. You're in a neutral spine position. Take a breath in. On the exhale, we're going to lower the right toes down. Half of the exhale is coming down. The rest of the exhale is coming up. Take a breath in, and then left side. Blow, 2, 3, 4. Blow, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, right. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, left. 1 more on each leg. Flat stomach. And take a rest. All right, we're going to come back into that position. So back to the tabletop position. Again, head can stay down or lifted. We're going to do open book. Press your knees together and breathe in. On the exhale, open the knees. Just keep your toes connected. Exhale fully. Inhale, knees together. Exhale, knees wide. Breathe in, close. Breathe out, open. Make sure your elbows are wide. Also make sure that your knees are right over the hips. We don't want to be pulling in here with those knees. 1 more time. Big open. And close. Rest the head. Take your hands to the side. Extend your legs up to the ceiling. Now we're going to do an open feet. Let's all keep our head rested this time. We'll inhale, open the legs wide to a V. exhale, flex your feet and squeeze your heels back together. Point, inhale, open, flex, exhale, close. Breathe in, blow out. Final 2. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, open, stretch, stretch, and exhale, feet together. Bend the knees, take the feet to the mat, take the arms overhead. We're going into some arm circles. Let's prepare by breathing in. As you exhale, sweep the arms around to your sides, reach for your heels. Inhale, arms over, and exhale, arms sweep around, squeeze tight by the side. Inhale, exhale. All right, we're going to add on to it. Inhale those arms overhead. On this exhale, when you sweep the arms around, lift the head and tuck that right knee in nice and tight. Inhale, open, take the foot back to the mat, and then same thing with the left. Tuck in and up. Inhale, open. Exhale, sweep and tuck. Breathe in. Blow out. 2 more. Let's finish with that left side. Woo! That is all for today, guys. I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I hope this helps those of you that are suffering from back pain or work as a preventative so that we don't have to experience back pain. Thank you.